At about the time, Aole was leaving his house in Abumu, the Ilari known as Madariko ran into the Aremo's quarters. Some soldiers stirred from their half-drunken state and tried to intercept him. "Get out of my way, you fools," he shouted. When they realized who it was, they stiffened and gave way to the powerful Ilari, whose name meant the one who must not be opposed. He had fought valiantly for the Alafin against the Mahi and the Popo people, and it was during those battles that he earned his title and name. Had there been a vacancy among the Eshodem, he would have been created one. He was especially close to Adeshina. He found the Aremo still sleeping in bed with two women. "Aremo, Aremo," he shouted as he shook the prince. "Have you lost your senses? How dare you intrude and touch me in this manner?" Adeshina said, angry. "Does one remember decorum when his house is on fire?" he asked. Turning to the women, he shouted, "Will you get out of here before I take off your heads?" They quickly scurried away. The prince was up and tying the ropes of his trousers. "Madariko, this had better be good, otherwise it is your own head that will be splitting open." The cavalry has deserted us, Aremo. During the night, every horseman in the capital moved over to the Basharun's side. It was Sarumi who convinced them. "I warned you not to make an enemy of him, but you would not listen to me. We stood only a small chance against Toyeje with the cavalry. Now, is it 2 legs we will use to fight 4 legs? Gather everyone into the throne room. I am coming now."
We have always tried to encourage the setting up of book clubs all over Nigeria. So we were delighted to learn that a young educator who is dedicated to improving the reading culture of his community decided to pioneer its first book club. This is a story that reminds us that all we need to do at times is to make an effort in our own communities. Enjoy this. It is not common to find book clubs outside of the major cities in Nigeria. Even within the big cities, not many of such literary clubs exist. That's why Stephen Olumide Ogunleye's vision to start the first book club in Owo, a historically important city in Ondo State, southwest of Nigeria, is remarkable. Gathering almost 200 children under one roof, Ogunleye set out to launch Foremost Book Club for children within the secondary and primary school stages. The students all came with the shared thought of becoming pioneer members of a book club aimed at encouraging them to read more. Dignitaries from state government officials to educators, clergymen, and traditional rulers were invited to encourage and inspire the students.
"I am a student like you. Give us the question tag that follows that."
There were competitions and other activities to spice up the events.
Okay, what did you call it? Present perfect continuous tense. A round of applause for him.
But the main attraction was the inauguration of the book club, as students, teachers, and community leaders all committed to becoming members of the new book club.
Do solemnly commit to be a member of this book club, and in a more general way, somebody that is committed to knowledge. I promise to be a faithful member of this book club. As much as my capacity can afford. I promise to be an ambassador of this book club.
If you ever thought the reading culture in Nigeria is dead, an initiative like this might give you a rethink. Right at the heart of our war, Ogunleye, who is an educator, is on a mission to promote education and a reading culture among the young in his community.
I was inspired 3 years ago in Lagos. The first time I viewed or I saw it on television about book club. That showed to me that the book club is a club that everybody reasonable should join instead of being a cult member. Then I saw other videos that demonstrated that the children were admitted to members of different book club, and I got to know that book club promotes reading culture, encourage youth to be very voracious. In their reading, and to encourage them in their personal life, developing them in their own personal life, and to do well in their academics. Actually, we want to use the book club to raise responsible leaders in the society, to actually also use it to correct the misdeeds of government and individuals. We use books to correct misdeeds of government and individuals. At the same time, to organize book festival once in a year, where the heroism in students and individuals will be appreciated in the society, teachers will be appreciated, and schools will participate in the book festival, especially January every year.
I hope Olumide's story will encourage someone out there to start a book club. Let's know about it when you do. If you have not been joining us on our social media platforms, this is to invite you to start doing so. Our social media handles are displayed on your screen. There are benefits to joining us. We share information on book events, readings, book launches, book festivals, literary competitions, new book releases, and so on. We also share news updates and inspirational quotes. On Twitter, we conduct Twitter chats with special guests. Recently, we hosted Adenike Oyetunde, who, despite losing one leg to cancer, continues to inspire thousands of Nigerians. Adenike discussed her new book titled Adenike with those who joined the chat. It was fun and educative. We gave away a few copies of her book to some of the guests on the chat. We'll be announcing our next guest very soon, so you might want to look out for that. Meanwhile, we have 2 copies of Afonja the Rice to give away. If you are keen, follow us on Twitter and answer this question. Who was our guest on our Twitter chat last week? We'll be giving the 1st and the 15th persons who get the answer right. Give this a shot. You might just be a winner. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the show today. As always, we'll be delighted to get your feedback through any of our social media platforms displayed on your screen. I am Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.